All right, so we're on a solo mission today. Couldn't find anybody that was able to go. A couple people said next time, so maybe they just want to see if I catch anything this time, and then they'll go maybe if I catch anything. But so I'm at IU Bloomington right now. So there's this local stream that is known for smallies, and I was hoping to go for some trout, but the stockers, the place nearest to us have mostly died out by now. So I'm gonna have to go sometime over in Ohio. There's a reservoir there that has a stream coming out of it that has year-round trout, but that's about an hour and 45 minutes from here. So that'll have to be more of a day-long trip, maybe Labor Day, a couple days here. Hopefully I'll get to go then, but I'm gonna go get some smallies hopefully. So keep you posted. Alright, so we're pulling up to this sweet bridge here. It's a cool old iron bridge. The creek looks good. Hopefully we'll pull some hogs out of it. But yeah, gotta park up here and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I was wrong. I had to park on that side. But I got my Orvis 8'6" 5-weight rod. It's an Orvis Encounter. Hold on, this is gonna be loud on the bridge here. Stop talking. But yeah, I got a big streamer on there. I didn't tie this one. I like to tie most of my flies, but I didn't have any of the stuff to tie a streamer. So unfortunately, there's something upstream where I can't go very far, so I have to fish downstream. But it looks very fishy. I'll be happy to get away from that bridge, but hopefully hook up on some smallies. That'd be cool. But yeah, my goal today is to catch something. I don't want to get skunked. Then maybe people will come with me. I don't know how well you can see, but there's that's a creek chub. But I already had one kind of swipe at it. He didn't go for it. The car's just up there. But it's pretty open here up on the bank. So hopefully if I find a spot that looks really fishy, I can set up the camera and maybe get a hookup on camera. Because I know that's what makes videos way more interesting, is if you actually see the hookup and not just as I bring it in or after I've caught it. So I'll give that a go. Hopefully I'll be able to find a real good looking spot, set up and fish it a little while. But I went to a local shop today. It's right on IU's campus, and he was talking, the worker there was talking about how if you find a spot that looks real fishy, just sit there and fish it and fish it and fish it. Sometimes there's some fish that take a while to either notice it or decide to eat it. So hopefully we'll be able to get on one. I can't fish for too long, but alright, so I'm getting a lot of looks, but I think my streamer's too big, so I'm going to change to something a little bit smaller. I don't have too many streamers. I don't usually streamer fish, so I actually just picked that one up today. That was my only real streamer, so I'll try and find something similar, something they may kind of go for. I don't know, I may try green weenie. It's pretty visible. I'll be able to see it when they take it, if they take it, hopefully when. But yeah, we'll give that a shot and see how it goes. Ooh. I don't need to risk my teeth anymore, because I've got keepers right there. This bag is, this fly bag here is courtesy of the Crawford family for my graduation. It was super nice, they gave it to me. Very high quality Sims bag. Highly recommend it, I really like it. Super accessible. I got my net on there. I usually wouldn't for bass fishing, but it was kind of already on there and I don't really notice it while I'm fishing. So I left it on me, thought maybe it'll save me a fish. So yeah, so we'll see how this green weenie goes. But I'm hoping it'll produce. We'll see how it does. That's a big smallmouth. Alright, I'm switching back to the streamer. I just saw a big smallie, a couple pounds at least. So, alright, so I found where he's sitting. So I'm gonna go on the other side here. But he, I first saw him when he was going after the little one that I just hooked. And he actually, I think, took it off. So hopefully this streamer will simulate that. See if we can't get this one. This one's a pretty nice one, actually. You can see him there. Like, I don't know, there, right there. I think he's busted me, but let me see if I can get this big one. All right, well, it looks like somebody sunk a lawnmower here, which I can see there's a little bit of oil leaking out of it, so that's not good. But it definitely looks like it's been there for a really long time. But there's a whole bunch of fish. I don't know what these are. They look real small though. But I switched to a hopper. I wasn't getting any interest. I've been told this works too. So I don't know. I'm just kind of trying a bunch of stuff, see, get a general idea of what works. Because I saw it float over a bunch of fish's head that I know hadn't seen me yet, and they didn't want it. So I'm gonna try this. Hopefully this is a different story, but we'll see. All right, so here I'm getting what I think are little creek chubs swiping at my hopper here. So let's see, I don't know what they are, but I'm guessing they're creek chubs just from experience. But for a while for a couple casts, it was every cast, so I don't know, maybe now that I'm videoing, they're not gonna show any interest, which wouldn't be very cool of them, but camera shy fish, I guess. It's hard to get a good drift too, especially with one hand. Stripping back a hopper. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, there was one. Went for it. They're not actually taking it though, so I know they're small fish, whatever they are. But they kind of look like the little flashes of creek chub that we get in PA and Michigan and I guess Indiana too. Oh yeah, I can see there's a real small fish going for it. But hopefully we can get a nice bass. This isn't really a good, as far as I know, it's not a great bass spot. That's probably better over there. But I know I would fish this for trout, so I thought I might as well try for bass. Because I've seen a lot of foam. I know foam is home. I've seen a couple really big ones I just didn't happen to be videoing, and it's been when I was moving in spots I didn't think there would be fish. Because I'm a pretty experienced bass fisherman and a pretty experienced trout fisherman, but not river fishing for bass. So I've caught only a few smallies and one largemouth on moving water before, so not super knowledgeable about where they're gonna sit, and especially like I don't like working my way downstream because I'm potentially spooking fish by stirring up the water. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to find another access point so I can work my way up. All right, we're finally hooked into something. I don't think it's a smallie, unfortunately, but oh, that's a, geez, I think it's a pumpkinseed. That is crazy color. Super pretty. Wow. Beautiful fish. It's not a smallmouth that I'm looking for, but it's cool. There's a deer over there. It's pretty sweet. Off in the creek. That's cool. Once, but I just had a, I don't know, decent fish, maybe 14 inches. I just took it, and I didn't have my hand down on the line like I thought I did, and let's just say I didn't get a hook set. But I'm about to head back upstream. I kind of came down to this bridge. I think I've probably gone about 3/4 of a mile, would be my estimate. But I left enough daylight here where I can fish the way back, but I'm hoping. All right, so we finally hooked up on a smallie. No, it's not even a rock bass. Come on, I thought it was a smallmouth. There were a couple smallmouths with it, so maybe we can get one of them. If he ever, oh, you already spit. Let's go. All right, let me set this down for a sec. I don't want to nibble it, but I guess they lost interest. All right, I finally actually caught a smallie this time. Let's see it. It's not huge at all. I hit it right after I threw that in, but it's just an old woolly bugger. I figured since that one took the smallie, the woolly bugger was the closest thing I had to a smallie, color-wise. So if they were eating each other, then I should probably throw something that looks like them. And I kind of just only did that on the way back. I hit every couple holes because it was getting dark faster than I anticipated. But yeah, pretty fish. It's cool. Let's get another one. Rock bass. Cool little fish. See if you can pull a smallie out of there, huh? Alright, so I'm here with Jordan. It's his first time. He lives down the hall from me. His first time here with me. So, first cast of the day. He's starting out spinning. I'm gonna start out fly fishing. We can't work too far upstream, so as we're going up, I'm gonna fly fish. Just because that's how it's easiest to fly fish. And when we go down, it'll be easier to use my casting rod. So right up in there, yeah. Oh yeah, he took it, said yes. He's on it, yeah. Sweet. Hey, that's not bad for this creek. I mean, it's definitely not as big as some of the ones I've seen. I've seen some tanks. I may have to switch to that at some point. Yeah, that's a good fish.
Oh, dude, look at the colors.
Oh yeah, it's real skinny. A lot skinnier than the one I caught the other day.
Oh, yo, those colors, though. That's crazy.
It's pretty.
This is my first Indiana fish.
Indiana fish. Hey, he bought his license the other day. Probably wasn't cheap, being from Maryland, out of state. All right, Jordan caught another one. How do you eat it? Huh?
You got the whole thing.
Jeez. Aggressive.
This is gonna be hard to get out.
Okay.
He's got a pattern.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Nice fish.
It's really dark.
Jordan's slaying him. That's a good fish. I may have to switch for sure. Putting up a good fight. Oh, that's a nice fish.
This guy's got the lateral stripes.
Yeah. Here, I can net him if you want.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I haven't caught a nice smallmouth in so long.
Jeez. Oh yes, sir. Look at that fish.
Let's go.
Good catch. Oh my gosh. Here, hold him up for a picture.
Dude, what a nice looking fish.
Yeah, let me hold him closer to you.
The line out of the way.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh.
That's a big one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy with this.
Yeah, I would be too. That's very nice. Those colors are awesome.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna have to switch here.
for sure.
Let's get a good release here.
That look good?
Hold on, hold him like that in front of you. Hold him up higher, towards your chest. There you go.
Ready for
That's
a
a money
release?
fish. Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Alright, my first fish of the day is this rock bass. Not near as cool as that big smallie, but I'll take it over nothing. It's a nice one.
Oh, wow. Oh, this thing's deep.
So, pretty bad camera work here.
Oh,
Good fish.
look at the patterns on this.
That's pretty. Here, take this and video your.
Just got my second decent smallmouth of the day. Really love the patterns on this one. To get that second one that goes with this one, I'm gonna go ahead and let this first one go.
Alright, I didn't get smallmouth skunked. I got one there. Alright, so didn't catch much more. Had a little, I caught a little smallmouth, another one, and I don't know if Jordan caught anything else, but we got to our spot, our honey hole, and didn't catch anything. So we're gonna head back here, kind of fish our way back, but it's getting close to lunchtime, probably past lunchtime now that I think about it. No, not past. Probably about lunchtime, but yeah. Oh yeah. It's a nice fish.
Hold on. Little one or yellow.
These two a little tangled up. I don't know if they were fighting or it's not. I don't know what turtle mating season is, but kind of looked like mating to me. But this is I mean, these are big. I've never caught. I mean, maybe they're not painter turtles. Kind of look like it. As far as I know, they are, but it could be something else. But pretty big. But, sorry to interrupt, guys.
I don't know what these are. They're doing what the turtles were doing.
They're kind of scared. I don't know if I should get this close. Kind of cool. I'd like to think I didn't catch much because I was doing mostly video work. I'm gonna stick to that.
Caught like 3 little ones.
Yeah, you don't have to throw in the little ones. You say you caught 3.
I think that the rock bass is very big.
Yeah.
This guy's eyes like bloodshot.
Yup. Nice.
Let's go.
The rock bass.
That's a pretty good one too.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go. Holy
Impressive.
cow. PB rock bass too.
Is it really?
Yeah, probably.
In Michigan, they get huge.
Really?
It's a nice fish. Probably spooked all those other ones out of there.
Wish the smallmouth were as like aggressive as a rock bass.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It's never the fish you want to catch that are the most aggressive unless it's brook trout.